Yes, I'm live. Laya, laya, chita, sao. Lại cái lần bê, lại cái lần bê, lại cái lần bê. Laya, laya, laya. Lại. 有人吗？起来喝咖啡了。虽然我知道昨天晚上刚才车了。来。Good morning, everyone. Today is our third day of online SCA classes. Okay, so for those who just come in, help me to share it out, and you may also comment to let me know like you are online in the morning. Oh, Nicole, morning. So for those who just come in, help me to share like before we start for today. So we'll wait for a while, for a few minutes for people to come in. Then we're going to start the topic for our third day online SCA. Okay? So come in, you can. Good morning. Okay, for those who just come in, help me to share and post it out. Okay, so we'll wait for a minute. Then we're gonna start the topic for today. So today is our third day. Okay, our third day of online SCA. Okay. So we wait for a while so please do help to share it out and post to let more people that join in. Okay, our class sharing.上面出个这样子的，是什么意思？ So for those who just come in, help me to like and share. Okay. So we wait for a while. For those who just come in, you may please help to comment coffee morning. Okay. So let me know that you guys have me. So and then after for every day after the online sharing. So actually, if let's say that you all wanted to have the PPTs files, okay, for you all to have a look, okay, or you want to keep it. So you may comment PPT on the comment, okay. So after the last day, then we'll compound all the PPT together. Then we'll send it to you, okay. So please do leave your comments PPT on the below so that our helpers can help, okay, together. All of you that they can send the PPT to all you. So for those who just come in, help me to like and share. Then we're gonna start in any time. Okay. So the first day we have been go through some of the history. Then the second day we go through on some coffee cupping. Okay. So today we'll go through the third day. The third day will be more on coffee brewing and extractions. Okay. Okay, without further delay, let's start our topic for today. Okay, before we start, okay, maybe some of you that not really know me well yet, so let me have a quick introduction of myself. Okay, my name is Ken. I'm from Eciatto Groups. I'm the barista trainer for Eciatto Groups, and I'm the certified SCA Barista trainers. Okay, my students are not only actually from Malaysia, that we have overseas as well, so like such as Philippines, Africans, or sometimes Singapore's. Okay, I've been trained more than 1,000 students over the past years. Okay, since 2013, and more than 10,000 hours of training has been provided. Okay, so then let's go on the topic for today. So same, every single start, I'm gonna have a quick introductions of companies. So let's go on. I'm gonna to have full screen, so to let you all to have bigger view. Okay, so if let's say that you all have any problems on the sound, so please do let me know, please, so that I can slow it down or I can repeat. Okay. Okay, let's go. So see, this is our story. So our founder is Miss Nicole and Ho. So they started the business on 2008. Okay, then so that time that is only started from two events until today. So until 2021. So we have been have in the market for more than like 13 years. Okay. So this is some of the awards or the gallery and some photo of our showrooms, okay, or training centers. And this is the award actually we have been getting like the 100 most influential young entrepreneurs. So Nanyang Super Brand Awards, okay, SME 100, Golden Eagle Awards, and also Sinchu Business Excellence Award, okay. So next. This is our founder, Nicole. So for those who not really know her, so you all can make appointments with us, okay? Come up and talk to her. So she will have a lot of sharing of the business strategies, okay? Or some of the steps, okay, to help you all to grow the sales on your business. So this is our co-founder, Mr. Ho. So next is some of the picture of the award and some of our team's members. Okay, when the time that on Chinese New Year's or on the award nights, okay, for SME hundreds. So we also corporate, we also really do some corporate social responsibility, such as old folks home. Also, we do teach some kids on how to do coffees or how to make coffees. Okay, and next. So this is one of the progress or one of the things that actually we are doing right now for coffee roasting. Okay, so if let's say that you all want to know more on this coffee roasting, so you all can PMs on below. So or you can make appointments with our helpers. Okay, then we can have a sections over here. Okay, on our roasting. Next. So this is some of our company that we are not only a Malaysian company. So you can see over there we have Eciatto Groups in the Brats, we have Eciatto Singapore, TLH Sales and Services, Eciatto Academy. So even though on East Coast, Northern, and another one is Eciatto Straits. Okay, so this is some of our company or sister brother company. So then first of all, help me to like our page on Facebook, okay, Eciatto Academies or Eciatto Group page. And we also have a elite group, also it's an invited group, so you all can join in to have more opportunity to know more on the online course or online sharing, or even though our updated products, okay? So please do go into our Eciatto Groups and Eciatto Academy Facebook. Okay, so this is some of the things actually we supply. We do supply coffee, tea, syrup, or sauces. Also included coffee machines. Okay, semi-automated or automated. We also provide equipment maintenance and repair, such as coffee machines, repair, refurbish. Okay, So to help our customer to have a better experience, okay? So this is the Eciatto Barista Academy that's other than the online classes or online courses, okay, this is some of the course actually we are going on for basic barista skill, basic latte arts, introductions to hand brew, introduction to cuppings, roasting, mixologies, even is for tea or coffee as well, okay? So we also have our cafe setup and business management, okay? So if let's say that you all have any interested, please 2 p.m. or drop us a comment. So then this is our Eciatto Academy's Facebook. So please do help us like and share. And this is our closed group. So please do join our closed groups. It's called Elite Groups, okay, ELITE groups, okay, to have first hand of the informations of all those updated items or courses or classes, okay. It will be held on online or offline. So then let's go on the topic for today. Let me show half of my head up. Okay, for those who join in, help me to share it out, okay? And hello, Kok Xiong Lee. Good morning. Morning, everyone. Okay, morning. Okay, so for those who just joined in, please do help to share it out. Help me to like and share, okay? So this will be the third days of our topic, okay? So the first day that we have been go through history of coffee. Okay, then second days we go through a little bit on the coffee cuppings. So today is our third day, then we're going to go more on coffee brewing. Okay, so let's go on. 23. Okay, for those who miss out the past first and second day, so I'm going to have a quick review. So first day we have mentions on history of coffee, okay, where coffee come from, which country. Then second is about after the coffee has been roasted, okay, how do we really want to try it, or how do we know when you buy a blend or you roast a coffee beans, is the taste or the flavor that you want? Okay, so we go through a cupping sections. Okay, so for those who work as barista, actually this is one of the part that actually quite important, okay, for coffee selections. So it's about grind size and dosage. So we all know that no matter that what is the what kind of the machines that you're using, okay, or even though it's small tools or hand brew tools that you use, you need to make sure that you have the correct grind size, okay. So example that if let's say that you're using filter coffee, so your grind will be a little bit more cost, okay. So if let's say that you're using espresso, so you should be have more final grind size on powder, okay. Different types of machines or different types of brewing methods, different grind size that you have, okay. Then or different coffee beans, even though different coffee beans, if let's say that you have a light roast and a dark roast, so coffee beans, so it's according to how many grammage that you want, okay. Then what is the expectations on the espresso for you, then you can calculate the grind size as you want, okay. So on the third one, the point dots for, you can see we have actually the grind textures, okay. So start from cafeteria, espresso, then Turkish. So Turkish will be the most fine coffee powder that you need, okay, in among all those types of filter. Okay. So this is some of the machines actually you can saw on the operations on cafe, kiosks, or offices, okay. So normally that we separate into two. We have semi-automated coffee machines, and we also have fully auto coffee machines, okay. So let's start from the left hand side. Okay, you saw a black color machine over there. That is a semi-automated commercialized machines. It's a single brew machine, okay, so that it can help to brew espresso, black coffee for you. Normally that you use on kiosks, small cafes, or some people to buy it to train their coffee skill at home, okay. So on the right hand side is a fully automated coffee machines. It means that actually you just need to press, okay, one touch, one button that you get everything. You get your espresso, you get your black coffee, cappuccino, latte in one touch button, okay. Then on below, okay, so we have a filter coffee that actually you saw it or you will drink it at a hotel. Okay. Then the last the on the below you have two. We have one filter is on hotel. Then below is AeroPress, so you can try to get some of the tools like this. Okay, to have more. Just let me have a bigger slide for you all. Okay, your hand. On top of it is a filter for hotel, and on the hand side, that one is an AeroPress for you to have your hand brew your filter or your black coffee at home. Okay, so on the last one, that is a plunger. Normally that we use it for tea, but of course you can use it for coffee as well. So this is some more coffee equipment or coffee, or we call filter coffee equipment. Okay, so just now that we mentioned the coffee machines that we use, or we call it the coffee brewers. Okay, for hotel. Then we start from left hand side. Okay, the second we have plunger. The third one is a Turkish e-brake. Okay, it's used to have for you to brew your Turkish coffee. Normally, Turkish coffee will brew with cardamom, cinnamon, some herbs, and some sugar as well. Okay, then we have a mocha pot. Okay, on stove. Then coming down, that we have coffee siphon. Okay, that thing that normally that you saw people use it to brew tea lately. But of course, this can be used to brew coffee as well. Okay, but you need to have the correct grind size, correct coffee, and the correct brewing ratio. Okay, so coming down, that we have you can saw a kettle on it, that is V60. Okay, or Kalita. Okay, it's a paper filters brewing method. Means that you need to have your coffee powder, a filter, okay, a jar. So this is a hand pour, or we call it hand pour coffees. Okay, normally that is done in V60 or Kalita. So the next one will be Chemex. You saw it mostly on the hotel. Okay, hotels coffee sections. Okay, they will serve it in a vase or in a jar. Okay, it's in a big volume of. Okay, then the last one will be the one that we saw just now is AeroPress. Okay, you measure or you control the coffee strength. Okay, you want it to strong or light, or how do you want it that you can control by your pressure of your hand. So you press yourself. Okay, and let's go on the next one. Okay. This is the coffee machines that I mentioned just now. Fully automated, semi-automated, or fully manual in the market. Normally that we have three types. Okay, you saw fully manual actually is very less. Okay, or here over here, our place. Main machines that we always use is the middle one. Okay, semi-automated. Okay, first one is a fully automated coffee machines that we always use on offices. Okay, home use, or maybe sometimes that you want to put it at your bedroom. Okay, so you can have a cup of coffee before you sleep. So the middle one is the main cafes or kiosks or restaurants equipment using. Okay, they use a semi-automated. Then the last one, you can saw two things on top. Okay, that is a lever machines. Okay, you need to control all the pressure. Okay, by yourself. So to help you to create enough pressure for your espresso. Okay, so you need a very skillful barista, or you need a lot more skill to use it. Let me show my face. Okay, so let's go on the next one. Okay. Then this is some of the small grinder. So for you to brew espresso, not really only machines or coffee equipment. The another thing that you need is coffee grinder for you to grind your coffee beans become coffee powders. Okay. So in the market, actually, this is the three types most common grinder that you can saw. Okay. First one, doser. Doser that you can saw, actually they have a round box. Okay, to keep, or container to keep the powder after the coffee bean has been ground. Okay, Then second one on demand is fully automated, means that the coffee beans that you put in, you direct come out with becomes coffee powder. Then for those who want to have you want to brew some coffee at home or you want to grind some coffee at home, that will be the last one, the manual, okay, for you to use. You can grind it yourself, use your hand to turn. Okay, it's not easy, but it can help for those who love to grind and brew coffee at home or brew coffee yourself. Okay, this is a manual grinder. Okay, so if let's say go on the next one. Go on the next one. Okay, so this is some of the tools. Some of the tools that actually you need when you use it on your espresso brewing, okay, or on the time that actually you use it on your cafe or restaurant. Okay, so this is some of the tools. So you can saw actually for barista that you need some streaming features. Okay, not even 12 ounce or 20 ounce. Actually, it depends. Okay, it depends that you want to go a bigger milk jug or a smaller milk jug. Okay, so you can have both. Then the thermometer is for us to check either is the milk temperature or the espresso temperatures. Okay, then we need to have a 8-ounce measurement cups. Okay, for you to measure the milk amounts that you want to use. Then of course that you need to have an espresso shot glass or you need to have a small measurement cups for you to measure the espresso. Okay. Then you may need some barista temper. Okay, temper is you can saw on the picture actually. Let me see. Okay, you can saw on the middle. Okay, or on the left hand side, actually that you have you can saw a map. Okay, on a red color on it. That is the temperature that we use. We use it when you grind your coffee powder into your filter. Okay, so that is the red color tempo that you can solve with math together for you to temp, okay, for you to compare the coffee pods. Okay, then we have our knob box or some cloth. Okay, normally that I would suggest you at least need around like 3 types of color. Okay, or at least 4 cloth when you brew coffee. Okay, so that you help or you always keep your place clean. Okay, so white color for you to use on meals, brown color for you to use it on coffee, then another 2 color for you to stand by so you can wipe on tray. Okay, so this is some of the tools that we use. And this is the step or the making of espresso. Okay, so commonly we just you just make it into 3 steps. Okay, 3 simple steps: grinding, tempering. So first you need to grind your coffee beans into your portafilter. Okay, the portafilter is the black color things that you saw below the grinder. Okay. Then second, you need to temp. Okay, you need to attach pressure to make sure that everything that you put on the portafilter that you make it flat. Okay, temp it, attach pressures. Then the last part will be the brewing. Okay, you use the machines. Okay, to generate hot water to give you some of the pressure to brew your espresso out. Okay, so that you saw uh, creamer layers and some flavor as well. Okay, when you brew. Okay, let's go next. Okay, this is one of the pictures, okay, or some of the extractions of espressos. So normally when we drink espresso, okay, we are not really too focused on it, or we don't really drink it, okay. So when you all go out or outside, or when you brew your espresso your own, okay, how do you know that actually is a good espresso or is a bad espresso? Okay, this is the thing that we always concerned, okay, when we brew. So the easiest way to recognize is first, okay, you need to check on the extraction time. Okay, a common espresso should be done within 25 to 30 seconds. So how should it look like? So you can saw 2 pictures on the right hand side. On top of it, that one you saw the shots is with full creamer. Okay, then black color. Then below on it that you saw some of the creamer, but the middle part is already gone. Okay, so for espresso brewing or the one that we brew espresso, we always expect it on the top one. Okay, with a layer of creamer. Okay, a black color of brewing of shards. Okay, not like the below one you saw some empty spaces. Okay, so what will cause this thing to happen? Okay, when you brew your espresso becomes creamer is less, or you don't have creamer at all. Okay, you maybe have a very uh, how do we say, have problem on your grind size. Okay, maybe it's too coarse. Okay, it's very hard for you to brew, or maybe it's your coffee fractions, your coffee beans is put too long. Okay, outside. Okay, then other than that, how many of you do try those kind of espresso before? Okay, so no matter what kind of coffee bean that you use, you should look for a balance. Okay, balance profile. Okay, in between bitterness and acids. Of course, if let's say that you have your own preference or on your own coffee beans, you may look for it. So, but at least the espresso that first of the brewing that you should look for a layer of creamer. Okay, PPT. Okay, hello Cheryl. Hello Hafiz. Okay, after the so then this is some of the things that we'll use it more or you saw it more actually on cafe. So this is some of the picture of extractions of brewing for espresso. Okay, so you can saw start from left hand side we have under extract. Okay, we have over extracted, then we have just right. So you can saw the flowing. Okay, the flow that actually when you brew an espresso shot. Okay, you should have the last one. Okay, not something too light, not something too thick. Okay, or you can saw even saw burning, then you will saw some good flow. Okay, hello, hi. Okay, so then how do you really control on it? Okay, the easiest way actually there's some small trick. Okay, for me. Okay, like if let's say that I'm brewing on new coffee beans or I'm trying on new coffee beans. First of all, you can set the amount of the coffee that you want to use. If let's say, okay, you want to use 16 grams, okay, as a standard grammage, okay, for you to use for double. Then start from there. Every time that you make your espresso, try to calculate within the time. Okay, at least that you get around like 20 plus to 30. Okay, that is not a must. Okay, for brewing, but that is a standard. Okay, for you to use. So the easiest way or the standard way or the classic old school that we say there is 1 second 1 ml. So 30 ml 30 second is the standard ml for your single espresso. So double that you even though you have double, so you should brew around 25 to 30 seconds for your 60 ml shots. Okay, into 2 sprout. Next one. So this is some of the taste, okay, or some of the flavor that you will get if let's say that you get under extracted, okay, for your espresso. So you get very sour, lacking of sweet, okay, salty, maybe a quick finish. So over, if let's say that you are over brew your coffee shots, what will happen? Normally you will become bitter, dry, okay, astringency in your mouth. Hollow means that you get bitter and coffee, but you don't have other flavor. Just like you're drinking coffee mixed with a lot of water. Okay, like something like Americano. Okay, empty. You don't really feel the aroma and taste because you burn it all till you burn everything. So if you get an ideal shot of espresso, okay, this is the thing that actually you should get. Okay, sweet, bright, okay, transparent. Complex acidity depends on what kind of coffee beans that you use. Okay, so you may some of the beans that may in low acidity, some of them may be in high acidity, depending on what kind of beans. Uh, Result in flow that look like mouse tails. Okay, would result in a flow that look like mouse tail. Okay, yes, correct, correct. Sure. That it's correct that you look like a mouse tail. You look like a mouse tail that flowing in, okay, not flowing out, okay. Okay, the easiest way, okay, this is maybe some of the small trick that when I use to brew espresso. So the easiest way is first check the color, but check the color actually is a very hard things, okay. So the easiest way that for me to recognize a shot, you try to check whether the flow is flowing in or flowing out. Okay, if let's say that you're flowing out, then normally you go very fast flow. So the coffee that you brew normally you becomes sourish, watery. Okay, no taste. So it should be like a mouthfeel that you flow in. Is correct. So for 1 ml for 1 second. Okay, it's not 100% the best brewing ratio or method, but it's one of the standard. Okay, you can use or you can try. Or for those who really new in the coffee, so there is some place that you can start off. Okay. So next one. Okay. So the next thing will be a little bit more into TDS. Okay. TDS stand for total dissolved solids. Okay, it means the things that actually you can extract. Okay, from the coffee, your coffee. Okay, 高效 points flow should be going on. Yeah. So the easiest way is flowing in, because when you go out, there will be definitely not a mouthfeel. Okay, it becomes like a waterfall. So very hard. So next, let's go into the TDS. Okay, TDS. We'll just go a little bit. Not really too deep in it, but this thing it will be. If let's say that you want to know more on the TDS thing, okay, drop us a PM after the online. Okay, then we go into a deeply details on it. Okay, but TDS stand for total dissolved solid, then the thing that you can extract from espresso. Okay, so you can saw this first picture. Okay, this first picture is weak. So whenever that you brew less than 1.15% of TDS, okay, from espresso, okay, or from the coffee, so there will be have different standard, or they actually have an ideal brewing chart. Okay, I'll show you all later. So for your filter coffee, black coffee, espresso. Okay, then let's go on the next one. So just have a quick remember it. So less than 1.15 is less. So more than 1.35% that you get more thick, okay, more strong. And let's go on next one. So you all remember these two first. Less than 1.15 weak, okay, more than 1.35 strong. Then optimal, okay, so it's become you need to have something in it. This is some of the standard. This is one of the standard that we have. Okay, everything that you brew on espresso that you get 1.15 to 1.35. Okay, when you convert into the percentage of brewing, okay, so actually it's 18% to 22. Okay. So let me have some quick introductions. Okay, maybe you all will feel very dizzy when you all first saw this kind of percentage thing. Okay, because it's not really a common thing that we use when we brew our espresso. Okay, no matter at home or at cafe, normally you don't really use it. Okay, you will store this thing when you only do some lab tests or with some machines or the tools that we use called refractometer. Okay, it's a tools that help you to check, okay, how many percent of your espresso, okay, the things that has been taken from your coffee beans. So they have a optimal brewing standard. Okay, that will be the total dissolved solids. Okay, the total dissolved solids are normally that you can have it, or when you buy. Okay, not really buying. Okay, you can saw actually. I downloaded an app before. It's free trial. So if let's say that you have the refractometer, you can have this amount, okay, of percentage. So if let's say that you want to do this kind of test, you should get a refractometer. Actually, I think right now lately there have been already a lot of pocket refractometer, a small one. Okay, it's not really that expensive, so you all can get one of it and try to do it with your espresso or your filter coffee, even though V60 Calita Wave. Okay, so you can try it with the refractometer to check how many percent have you been extract out from your coffee beans. Okay, so let's go on the next one for you to show like this is the percentage that we use. Okay, because based on our SCA Gold cups, okay, it will be always at 18 to 22% extractions. Okay, is the optimum or is the best extraction that we want from our espresso. Okay, but now this is one of my testing before. The best or optimal extraction, it may not the best taste or flavor that you want. Okay, it's only a standard of the percentage that you should extract. Okay, whatever that from your espresso. But it didn't mean that with this extraction, it will be taste the best. No. Okay, It's only a guideline for you all to know, like normally how many percent that we should brew from our espresso. Okay, don't think of like, oh, can say 18 to 22 must be the best. No. Okay, that is not the things. Okay, it's only a standard for you to use. Okay, if let's say that you have no guidelines, okay, it's a guideline for you to use. So normally that we will expect our brewing in the refractometer is around 18 to 22%. So later I'll show a little bit quick calculations and normally how we calculate this percentage. Okay, so it should be helped more easily for you to understand on the total dissolved solid that's on coffee. Okay, so next. Okay, let me go to full screen. Okay, so you saw this chart, okay, brewing control chart. You saw a lot of boxes. Okay, you can saw on the middle is ideal. So just now that we mentioned, start from 1.15 to 1.35. Okay, is the ideal optimum brewing. So you can see the line will be dropped on the middle one, the middle part. Okay, the ideal parts. So everything that go less than that, it go underdeveloped. Anything that go below, go over it, it will go more bitter. So this is some of the brewing charts and the extraction yields. Okay, on percentage for the, even though for your coffee or espresso, I will show you some of the espresso chart later. So for you all to easy to get more understanding. So let's have a quick look on it. Okay, this one, this thing. Okay, so this is a brewing chart, okay, from SCA. So you can saw on it, if let's say, okay, this thing, okay, you can saw first, you try to look on the green color 60 gram, okay, blue color 1.3 percentage. Then below that we have 19%, okay. Let me explain a little bit. So here is the thing that actually everything go by per liter here. So how many gram that you use, that is for a portion of 1 liter. Okay, so green color means that they use 60 grams per liter. Okay, so the brewing chart when you get from a refractometer is 1.3%. Okay, so total extraction for it when you convert 1.3 into percentage, it become 19. Okay, so how normally that we brew this thing or we calculate this thing? So far, can you all understand? So if let's say that you have any questions, please do let me know here. So, okay. Hello. Okay. So normally how they get 1.3%? Before we go on this, so you use, okay. Okay, we hold for a little. Okay, maybe I have some lag. Hello. Okay. I have some lag on my screen. Hold on. So we stop for a while, wait for a while. So until here, can you all catch up? Can you all understand on this chart? Okay. So every grammage that we use, the brewing is per liter, 1000 ml. Okay. So I'll show you a standard they use. Okay, later on. So you just keep on mind on the green color, 60 grams per liter, 1.3% of extractions. So the extraction yield will be on 90%. So keep on mind this thing first. Then let's go on the next page. Then you will know how normally they calculate this thing. Okay, you can saw when you use refractometers, okay, you use calculations. This is the things that normally how we calculate. Okay, first dosage. Okay, example. Okay, example, you are using 20 grams. Okay, you are using 20 grams of coffee. Okay, the TDS that you get is 9.25%. Okay, how they calculate the extraction yield is 18.5. Okay, so first you use 40. Okay, 9.25 divided 20. Okay, so first you use 40 grams. Okay, then darab 9.25, then divided by the grammage that you use. So it means that, okay, let me have a picture of it. Okay, normally how they calculate. Okay, hold on here. Okay, let me get okay, this thing, extraction yields percentage. Okay, here. Okay, extraction yields, coffees. Okay, we have pick. Give me a minute so I can put this thing in, so I can show you all. So okay, let me just close it and here. Okay, so let me share it again. Screen. Okay, easy to have a look. Okay. So this is normally the calculations go. Okay, let me just add on. So extraction yields are equal to brew coffee's grammage total. Okay, then divided by those. This is how normally they count the 18.5%. Okay, you will only use this thing when you want to do some calculations of the total dissolved solid that you brew from your coffee. Okay, so it's not a must, or it's not really like every time that you brew single shots or you brew an espresso for your customers. Okay, you can do this. This is normally that when we all try on the new coffee beans or new profile that we want to develop. Okay, this is one of it. So extraction yields equal to brew coffees. TDS then divided by those. Okay, total here means that 40. Okay, start saw on the left and right. This is two samples. Actually, I took from Google's. Okay, if let's say that you all wanted to try, okay, actually we do have our refractometer here. Okay, so if let's say that you want to do some tests with your coffee beans, feel free to drop us a comment. Okay, so we can have appointments that you all can come up. Okay, so that you can have chance to try to brew yourself. Okay, I'm not really going too deep in it because this thing are going to go deep more on tests on offline SCA class. Okay, you're going to test it yourself. You're going to have testing sections with different beans, different brewing methods. Okay, to have this. Okay, so far this is about total dissolved solid that you can extract from coffee. Okay, so for those who want to have this kind of PPT, so please do comment PPT or below here, so that after all the class that we can compound everything to you all. So after the last day on Saturday. So this will be the topic for today, some of the TDS quick introductions. Okay, it may not really too deep into it because this thing going to take a lot of time. Okay, to explain, and it's not only on explanations. You need to have testing sections. Okay, you need to try side by sides. Okay, for you to know more or understand more. Okay, so if interested, please do comments on below. Okay, we have our helper to introduce to you more on the SCA. Okay, so that will be the topics of today's on brewing equipment, so brewing chart and the TDS. Okay, total dissolved solids of coffee. Okay, we may go deep more, or we may go explain more further if let's say that we have more time. Okay, but unfortunately that we have quick limitations on here. So if let's say for those who want to know more on TDS or you want to try the TDS, can comment on below. Okay, you can make appointments on here. Okay, we can talk further details. Okay, so that will be the topics and for today. So if let's say that you all need to have a look on how this thing go. Okay, when we brew espresso. Okay, please do comment on below. So make appointments with us. Come up here. Okay, have some beans. That we have some refractometer. That we have some testing over here. Okay, because if let's say the explains, I will be take too much. Okay, too long. So hope you guys get some idea on what TDS is. Okay, total dissolved solids that you can be extracted by water. Okay, water is one of the solvents. Okay, so that will be the end of our topic for today's. Okay, if let's say that you all wanted to know more on the next topic, so please stay still with us. Okay, every single morning 9 a.m. okay, until we have 2 more days to go. Okay, so we have 2 more topics to go on the coffee. So you all may note down the topic and the questions that you want to ask. Okay, PM us so we can compound and we can explain further detail for you on which of the parts that you want to get more details explanations. Okay, then this will be the end for our online sharing today's. Okay, thank you. I'm Ken. We are brains behind F&B businesses. See you tomorrow, same time, same place.